Let's go, guys. Let's move. Gotta get these boxes to Omaha. What's everybody sitting around for? Let's move. Let's get these boxes going. Come on.
I think you see what you're looking for.
Ow. Where? Where are you?
Yeah, get me to the Baltimore airport. God, no, don't call the police. No, don't call the police. I'm late. I gotta get on the plane.
So, about what time did you find her on the ground?
It was right after I got home from work, about 5:30.
5:30? And what time did you leave that morning?
About 7 o'clock.
7. Oh, wow, it's about 10 hours.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know how long she was there, perhaps.
Yeah.
Okay. And,
What's happening?
Gina, are you awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
We just got back your CT scans. Your vitals are in order. Your heart rate's in the low 90s. For a 63-year-old woman, you're mostly doing okay.
How did I get here?
Miss Cochran, I'm afraid you've reached stage 5 Parkinson's. Your nerves have been degenerating for the last 5 years.
I know what stage 5 is.
Billy, are you still in school?
No, I dropped out a couple years ago.
Well, you did a good thing calling 911 when you found your mom like that.
Thanks.
What does your home care look like?
They come every night between 7 and 12.
You don't have any other caregivers?
I don't need any others. I can walk just fine. I only have a problem in the evening.
Miss Cochran, You can't be alone all day. That's how you got stuck on the floor. You need 24/7 care.
My insurance won't cover 24/7 care.
You don't understand. At this stage, you have a high risk of dying from Parkinson's complications. You could easily slip and fall again. If your muscles freeze when your face is down, you could suffocate. Parkinson's, it's not a curable condition, but you can prevent inevitable and avoid unnecessary pain by having around-the-clock assisted living.
Oh, I did an interview in that building. I spoke to Tom Rosen. He was the fashion columnist for the Tribune. Why'd you call 911? I just got stuck.
I didn't call 911.
It's those pills you gave me.
I didn't give you anything.
Your pills are fucking horrible.
All I have is Ativan.
I don't need Ativan. I don't need fucking benzo substitutes. Where the fuck's my Valium?
Beautiful flag. I'm talking 10 out of 10. Implants up the wazoo.
Man,
Oh, you don't believe me?
hell no.
Let me tell you something. You go to Hollywood, it's like they got superpowers. Shit.
Mr. Wolfson, can I talk to you for a sec?
So, Billy, what do you want to talk to me about?
I tried cashing my paycheck at the ATM, but my transactions kept getting denied.
Well, signature looks okay. Did you try talking to the bank?
Yeah. They said there's a problem with my account. I was wondering if you could give me the $600 in cash instead of a check. Me and my mom could really use the money.
Billy, look out that door. What do you see?
I see a hallway.
No. What do you see in the whole place?
I don't know.
You know what I see? I see an empire. I see a warehouse full of beautiful machinery. I see the most humane, torture-free meat processing equipment in the history of Chicago. See this guy? This is my great-grandpa, Gustav Wolfson. Came here from Kalmar, Sweden, 1899. Farm boy. Came here with just $8 in his pocket. Think he was a quitter? Quitters don't build empires. Now I want you to take this, go back to the ATM, and deposit it right.
Live from Burbank, California, it's the Ron Lockwood Show.
Thank you, thank you.
Myra, where's my
Now, this is what I call it.
An hour ago.
Not like those
I
clowns
took it at
over
2:18. That's 3 hours.
You were asleep then.
Oh, Billy, Billy.
In Saudi
He's
Arabia,
about to do his
a new
monologue.
law was passed today.
And clean
that
those
allows
shower
women to
curtains.
leave their
They're
homes
filthy.
Without a male guardian. They're making great strides to bring their human rights record right into the 19th century. Oh, and listen to this one. A few hours ago, a doctor in Las Vegas had his license revoked and is now in police custody because he surgically removed a woman's kidney thinking it was a tumor lodged in her side. I hope this doctor wins a Nobel Prize for most original form of malpractice. Thank you, thank you. We'll be right back. We have a great show for you tonight. Please stick around. We'll be right back.
Are you Billy?
Yeah.
I'm Myra Valenti. I'm your mom's new caregiver.
Hey, Myra.
See what I told you?
Oh, yeah. He's really cute.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Turn the air down. I am trying. You aren't doing it hard enough.
Move your right leg. Move it like you're pedaling.
You move it. I can't. Ow!
You have to do these exercises.
You fucking bitch. I am in agony. Billy, where's my levodopa?
Yeah, I got the pic. There was no damage. No, I didn't check the last one. You want me to check for scratches? Okay. All right, I'll do so after lunch. All right, nice talking to you, Mac. I'll check the packages there.
Is that you?
It's me.
Oh, I thought we were going out with Sam.
No, I was at work.
Did you get the dishwasher emptied?
I don't know. Why do you make her vacuum in here every goddamn day?
Oh, sorry.
What are you doing?
Gina wanted me to clean. She says you're breathing in too much dust.
I'm okay with a little dust. You don't have to look at that.
Who's this?
That's my dad. He died when I was 6.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I don't remember much from back then.
Sam. You want me to throw these papers out?
No,
What are these?
just some drawings.
This is amazing.
Thanks. I like to draw in my free time.
It's so surreal. You have these creatures that are almost human, but they're not.
They're Grexians.
What?
Planet Grex. They're Grexians.
What's a Grexian?
This is 1,000,000 years in the future. Earth's uninhabitable because of all the pollution. There's plagues and extinction everywhere. After half the people die, the head of the UN says, okay, we already fucked this planet. Let's send 2 of every animal into space so we can start over.
Like Noah's Ark?
No, they send people too, but they gotta pass a big test called the evolution exam to get picked. Anyway, they send the people and animals into space, and an asteroid hits the ship. Their whole satellite system goes down. Everyone on Earth thinks the ship crashed because there's no communication, right? But they're wrong. The Starship Hope is fine. 10 million more years go by, life on Earth gets better, and they build a new spaceship that goes at light speed. They're out there for 20 light years when they stumble across a planet that looks a lot like Earth before it got trashed. It's the same planet the Starship Hope went to. It's called Grex, and the creatures who live there are a hybrid of aliens and people from the ship. That's what Grexians are.
But you came up with this all by yourself?
Yeah, there are 8 different subspecies of Grexians. They also have a mix of animal genes from the ship, so that's where the species differences come in. Everything bred together over time and evolved in ways you wouldn't expect.
This is really cool.
Grexians get over 25 feet tall, and each subspecies has its own special powers. They can all do what's called fire mode, which is when their whole body turns into this oven that can raise a fire out of their mouths and hands. I wrote this thing about how Grexians evolved to have fire mode without burning their organs. I wrote a 90-page manual on Grexian history and culture. That's pretty much it.
Billy. Billy.
I think your mom wants to talk to you.
Billy.
What is it?
I have been calling your name for 5 minutes.
I didn't hear you.
Why don't you answer me when I call your name?
I was in my room.
Would you change the channels? I can't get the remote to work. I did everything for you when you were a kid. You could do one thing for me.
We need new batteries.
Just point it really close. Just go to channel 5.
There.
You're gonna regret this.
What? What am I going to regret?
You talk to your mother like that when she's in pain. You know how it feels to have knives jabbing in your legs, big fucking knives. I know what you saw the other day.
You were on the floor.
I mean, I can walk just fine. I just get a little too ambitious, and I go too long without taking my medicine. So.
You said you were at the Baltimore airport. You were hallucinating.
What do you mean?
When you were down there.
Well, I was at the Baltimore airport. I had an interview at the Baltimore Star.
You were by your bed, Mom.
Hallucinations are a side effect, but I mean, this was real. Well, you were there too. You got stuck in security.
so surreal. You have these creatures that are almost human, but they're not.
They're Gregsons.
What?
What's going on? It's a rat. Oh my God, what is happening? Get the spray! Kill it! Kill it! Go kill it! Go kill it! Watch out! Oh God! Hey, baby! Call 911! I can't find my phone. Call and get a fucking ambulance.
This is a rat bite. Fangs broke the skin. Could be rabies, Hep C. Let's get him cleaned up and give him a tea bath.
No!
Hold him down.
No needles!
Billy, no, this is a mixed temperature. There's a lot of viruses going around. This will cover most of them, okay?
No! Stop!
Count back from 10. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6.
Hey. You blacked out. They gave you a new vaccine. A lot of people have this side effect.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Come on, let's go. How are you feeling?
A little hot. I think I might have a fever. I don't want to go back there.
Billy.
It's not the rat. She's not my mom anymore.
Look. Everything happens for a reason. I know that it feels like your suffering is meaningless, but it's all part of a greater plan. There's a book I think that you should read called Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life by Robert Dents. He was my psychology professor at Northwestern.
I don't get much sleep. She cries out every night. It wakes me up.
Have you tried meditating?
No. I took some of my mom's Valium. She doesn't know I took it.
I can give you OxyContin.
Is that opioids?
Yeah. It's like a mild version of heroin. I think it'll help you sleep. Yeah.
favorite Grammy winner, Eliza Caldwell, has been caught shoplifting again. Given the cost of her recent plastic surgeries, she may have to pawn one of her awards just to pay for bail. I called Eliza's lawyer this morning to give him some legal advice. Get a surgeon down there to chop more of your client's nose off. They can't convict her if they can't recognize her. Thank you, thank you. We have a terrific...
You were gone a while.
I was at the hospital.
I never told you that I had Parkinson's.
I know you have it.
You saw me walk when we had that raft. You remember when we used to go swimming at the lake and we would build sandy castles?
I remember.
You remember when we would play catch and you never wanted to play with me?
I remember.
Look, you see over there? Is that a person?
It's just shadows, Mom.
There's a person over there. You can't see him. He looks like Sam.
Yeah, I talked to Duke. 15 grand. That's right, 15 grand's my cut. Is he there? Put him on speaker. Yeah. Uh-huh. Listen, I got a meeting right now. Let me call you later. All right? Okay.
What's with him?
Billy, you like birds?
Yeah, I like birds.
I mean, do you ever see yourself as a bird?
Well, what do you mean?
I think people are a lot like birds. I went to this toucan exhibit at the San Diego Zoo, and I thought to myself, I like this. I'm a lot like a toucan.
I don't know. I guess I'm more like a pigeon.
It's my daughter, Caroline. In 6 months, she'll be at Princeton after doing some volunteer work in South Africa. Now, do you think she cheated? You think she's there for any reason other than merit? Birds have wings, Billy. And it's my job to restrain them. I made her work so hard, studying, playing sports, volunteering, and now she's ready to spread her wings and fly. Do you think I ever let her take a day off of school? Do you think I let her take a sick day unless she was on death's door?
No.
Then don't skip work ever again.
Dude, her nipples were huge. I mean, they were like 2 inches long. 2 pink fucking goddamn corkscrews.
Corks, right?
Corks, whatever. Hey, kid, you drinking age?
I'm 23.
Great. You want to go to Bernice's Tavern?
I can go on Friday.
Good. We'll see you tomorrow then.
See ya.
As I was saying, they were 2 pink corks. Fucking majestic water balloons on her chest.
You fucking savage, man. Jesus.
Hey, she was nice to talk to. She was great at talking.
Hey, Billy, can you help me with these?
Sure.
Thanks.
There's a guy where I work who makes really sexist comments about women. I just wanted to let you know that I don't support that stuff.
Okay.
I read some of that book you told me about. Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life.
Oh, yeah?
I got the online version.
You get to the part where he talks about, like, mindfulness and positive energy?
Yeah. It's good to be more mindful of things.
You know, I was thinking about your drawings, the Graxians.
Grexians.
Right. I was looking at some more of your sketches while you were at work, and I was wondering if you ever wanted to get them published.
What do you mean?
I know a guy who runs a small press that publishes graphic novels, and I just think it'd be really great for you to get your stuff out there.
I don't want to do that.
They'd really like it.
I don't want anyone else ruining it. The Grexians are my thing. I'm sorry.
Where's your mom?
I don't know.
Help me! Gina? Help me! Help me!
Okay, go on.
Help
Okay,
me! I'm
just
stuck.
Here, you have to help me a little bit, Gina.
You're not doing it right!
Come on, Gina. You have to do a little bit.
Get me on the fucking floor!
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I was at the store.
Why are you at the store?
You told me to get groceries.
Groceries? You want me to die? You want me to die on the fucking floor like a goddamn animal?
That's what I'm paying for. 24/7 care. And you leave me to die? That's 24/7 care? Sorry is not good enough. You're the worst fucking caregiver. You're a worthless, filthy, cunt-head piece of shit. You took my money and robbed me, and you don't do jack fucking shit.
Hey, let's go, fellas, speed it up. Never gonna make it to Grand Rapids at this speed. Let's move it. Come on, pick it up, come on. Let's go.
Hey, Myra.
Shh. She's asleep.
Okay. I'm sorry my mom called you a cunt.
Thanks.
She wasn't always like this.
I know. She's not the worst. I've had guys with dementia hit on me. First they think I'm their daughter, and then they think that they can grab my tits.
I don't want anyone to hurt you.
They're sick. They don't know that they hurt you. No matter what pain we're in, their pain is so much worse. We have to stay strong for them.
That makes sense.
Is it okay if I show you something?
Sure.
I found this on my arm yesterday.
Is this a Grexian?
I took a bath and tore part of my skin. When I peeled it off, there was fur underneath.
Fur.
I was wondering if you knew anything about fur growth on humans.
You sure this wasn't a dream?
It was right after we found her on the floor.
Is the fur still there?
It just looks red now. This is where it was.
Was the fur like regular hair?
It was gray. Like rat fur. And it felt like there were whiskers growing above my mouth.
I don't see how there could have been any fur here. When the mind goes through a lot of stress, it can produce a paranoid reaction. You look at a bruise on normal body hair a certain way, and it looks like rat fur. That's the way paranoia distorts things.
I'm not paranoid. I mean, I am paranoid. But not about this.
Are you familiar with obsessive compulsive disorder?
OCD?
Read Change Your Thoughts, Chapter 12. See if anything sounds like you. Hold on one second.
And we're back. We have a very special guest with us. You've seen her in movies like A Break to Remember, Head Over
Billy?
Heels, and Revenge of the Sorority Slayer.
Could you empty
Please
the
welcome
dishwasher before
Joanna
dinner?
Prince. So, what's this movie I've been hearing about?
Well, Ron, it's called From Alex to
What did she ask you to do?
It's about a young man with
Empty the
autism
dishwasher.
who becomes addicted to painkillers after
You don't have a
taking care of his own
dishwasher.
father.
I know.
What's his father dying from? Cancer, stage 4 lung cancer.
Can you get lung cancer from smoking other things?
You'll be fine.
That's not what my guidance counselor said.
Anyway, I play the role of his mother, Beth. And what I really love about From Alex to Oblivion is the fact that it's really about the forgotten people. You know what I mean?
I forgot.
Well, you don't think about the people with cancer. You don't think about people with autism. That's why they're forgotten. When you look at what Alex goes through and how he triumphs when his brain is basically
Myra.
cursed, it's inspiring.
Could you mute the
real
TV?
life. This is what really happens to people.
We'll be right back with more Joanna Prince.
What are we having for dinner?
Rice.
I said I wanted pasta.
You told me rice. Whoa, 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 whoa.
See? I can walk just fine. That's what the levodopa is for. Now, how's everybody doing? Hmm? Are we having fun?
Yeah?
Now, I haven't seen much of you around lately. I might have to start calling you the Phantom.
I guess I've been busy.
Oh. Are you okay, Myra?
Uh-huh.
'Cause you look a little upset.
I'm just tired.
Oh. How tall are you?
Tall?
Billy, who do you think is taller? Me or Myra?
I can't tell.
Too close? We'll go get the measuring tape.
Gina.
I want to know who's taller. All right. Measure her. Don't include the shoes.
$165 centimeters.
Well, what about feet and inches?
5 feet, 5 inches.
I'm 5'8". That's 3 inches taller.
I have to go get the rice.
Hot is just a state of mind. And confidence makes you feel, half a foot taller. I learned that my first interview at the Indianapolis Star. I spoke to Jack Gerhardt. He was a top fashion columnist in the state. He was the best reporter that I ever spoke to. He didn't ask the normal questions. He wanted to know who you are.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Is dinner ready?
Fang.
just went down. He was acting very strangely.
You want to go to Bernice's Tavern?
I can go on Friday.
Good. We'll see you tomorrow then.
Hey, dude. I hope you don't think I was upset.
You're fine.
Because I wasn't upset.
Forget about it.
Look, I'll have the guys all lined up and they'll be here on Monday.
Sounds good, Wolfie.
What did you say?
Grand Canyon? Looks like a pussy.
Fuck.
Yeah, man, you can see her from space. Looks like a big, beautiful twat.
Space?
I'm talking satellite pictures, high-tech shit.
But what about space?
So anyway, I'm at the waffle place. See, I'm talking to this chick, this waitress. I say, hey, baby, you look great in that uniform. Not everybody wears it so well.
You didn't say that.
Fuck yeah, so we're back at my place. I'm railing her. She comes, tells me she wants to go to the Grand Canyon.
We went to the Grand Canyon?
Fuck yeah, man, we drove all the way to the South Rim. Now there's these jag-off tourists. They're Japanese cars.
That's racist, man.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, I'm talking Honda, Toyota. They make a lot of cool shit in Japan. Take our jobs. Fuck me.
You fuck.
We got this fence there so you don't fall into the fucker. I climbed over it so I could get a better picture. One more step, I would have been dead. She's freaking out. She's like, don't do it. Don't go over the edge. I'm like, baby, relax. Take a Valium. I gotta get a good picture here. Jeez.
Really?
What the fuck you doing?
I gotta go.
You okay?
Yeah.
I mean, if there's something going on, we can talk to Pastor Jones at my church. He's seen everything.
I'm fine. Thanks for your offer.
Well, you've been gone a while.
Yeah. I walked around after work. Where's Myra?
She got sick. And they forgot to send somebody else. You didn't empty the dishwasher. You're supposed to do that on Friday.
This is Friday.
Why'd you forget? Is it hard for you to remember?
I didn't forget. We don't have a dishwasher, Mom.
This is all I ask of you. This one thing. I never asked you to do anything when you were a kid.
I'm not a kid.
You used to be so sweet.
I'm not your little slave.
I gave you everything and you give me nothing.
Shut up.
You know how much it hurts for me to talk.
Then shut up.
I am your mother. You will treat me with respect.
Respect? No.
You want me to shut up? You ungrateful cock. I lied to you. I never loved you. I faked it your whole life. I knew you were a retard the moment I gave birth to you.
Shut your fucking face!
You awake?
Yeah.
They never showed me these drawings.
They're Grexians.
Oh. You know what I did before I met you? No. I was a finalist for Miss Indiana. I did my first pageant when I was 14. Oh, and I won Miss Clarksville Senior High 3 years running. when I got to the finals, this judge, he wanted to talk to me alone. He said if I fucked him, and he would vote for me, that he would rig it. So I got the crowd. Do you think I fucked him? 'Cause I'm a woman of integrity.
Get off! Oh God, no! Get off!
You took levodopa 15 minutes ago.
It's been 3 hours.
I know you took it. I gave it to you.
Oh, good morning, Phantom.
Hey.
I didn't see much of you last night.
What?
Oh, you went straight to your room and you didn't even come out for dinner.
I'm sorry I wasn't feeling well. Just gets to be a lot, you know?
We had a big fight.
What, last night?
Yeah.
Stop. Stop making shit up. I'm not that crazy.
You don't remember anything?
Well, I just sat here watching TV.
Is something wrong?
Of course, something's wrong. When has everything ever been right?
Are you running low on money?
No. I guess so. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I need to know when would be a good time for you to talk. See, I called the bank yesterday and I've got some new details to give you about my will.
I don't know what's happening to me.
You're under a lot of stress.
I feel more and more like a rat. It's like I keep seeing this fur, but then it goes away.
Look, I know you've been going through a lot. I just read an article about how if you take too much Prozac and OxyContin at the same time, that in rare cases you could produce hallucinations.
You gave me OxyContin. How the fuck else am I supposed to sleep?
Breathe. Breathe. Breathe.
I'm sorry.
Your thoughts control how you feel. Change your thoughts, change your life.
I'm different.
Everybody's different.
You don't understand. I'm different. I do things to act like other people, but I'm not like them. I don't know if I'm me.
Have you been diagnosed with anything?
It feels like I'm okay. I'm doing something, and then it all goes wrong. I crash, and it's this fucking extreme rage, and it's like that every day now. I can't live with her anymore. I can't.
Billy, I noticed your productivity's been way down lately.
Like how?
Well, it took you over 2 hours to unclog the toilet back there.
Yeah. There was a lot in there, and my hands hurt after a while. It's hard sweeping for hours and hours.
I see. Does the hardwood hurt your fingers?
Yeah, I guess.
Billy, why don't you take off on Monday?
I used all my vacation time.
Well, let me explain to you what's happening on Monday. The Cook County Board of Commissioners mandates that we have a health and safety inspection twice a year. And although you know that we have an A- in product safety and a B+ in employee safety. That's not bad, but I know we can do better. I want you to take these papers.
What for?
Just keep them with you till Tuesday. I don't want you or those papers anywhere near here on Monday. Then you can give them back to me. You want to know what's in those papers?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better not to know certain things. If you look at those papers, there could be consequences you can't fly away from. Unless you want to complicate my life, your life, and my daughter Caroline's life, don't look at those papers. Yeah, dude. Uh-huh. Yeah, $500,000. Yes, 500 grand. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's safe. In my house. Of course it's safe. Safer than goddamn hell. Let me call you later, right?
Hey, can I help you?
Yeah. If I get locked out of my house and I don't have AAA, what do I buy so I can get back in?
You mean a lockpick?
Yeah, lockpick.
I got you, man. This is your standard copper-plated lockpick set. It'll open any residential standard grade lock. Now, normally, this would be $24.95, but today, it's on sale for $19.95. That's how we roll here at Alvarez Hardware.
What about non-standard locks?
For that, you want the 12-piece set. Comes with everything you get in the 8-piece set, plus has these 4 special picks. I'll work on any top-grade lock or fence between here and Fort Knox.
I'll take the 12-piece.
Alrighty. Be $32.95 plus sales tax. That comes out $35.03.
Let's say some guy breaks into my house and I need to defend myself. What do I buy for that?
I'm glad you asked. My cousin works over at Lake Star Sporting Goods, right over the state line in Hammond. He can sell you pistols, handguns, semi-automatics.
I don't want to do any background checks.
Gotcha. Now, it's not exactly legal for me to sell you this, but here I have the Cutler Titanium Supreme. This is a 10-inch stainless steel hunting knife. It's got a nice smooth blade, cuts with unparalleled efficiency. You could chop off a deer's antlers with one swing of your arm. The Cutler Titanium Supreme is lightweight and comes with this patented leather holster. Top grade South Dakota rawhide. I can give you this for $100, but you gotta pay in cash. This has to be off the books.
Did you get any groceries?
No, this bag is for me.
Well, what do you want for dinner?
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll talk to you later. Hey, Myra.
Hey, sorry, I thought I'd be done by the time you got back.
It's fine. There's... I have a plan.
Why is it so fucking terrible for me to take it?
I don't care why.
I make $9 an hour. $9, $9.00. You think I can live on $9?
I make $10.50.
Fuck $10.50. As long as I'm dependent on Mom, I'll be stuck here. She'll be waking me up at 3 a.m. with, Sam, where's my another dope bus? Sam, what's wrong with Billy? Help, I'm in horrible pain. Half the time, she thinks I'm my dead fucking dad. And Wolfson, he lives in a fucking ginormous mansion, but I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy because I need the money more than him.
Everybody has to work their way up. God, Billy!
I'm sorry I got so upset.
You need help.
I know. I'm fucking worthless. I'm not even human.
You're a good guy. You have so much talent and potential. You don't need to rob people.
I just want to be like the guys on TV. I don't want this to be all there is.
Yeah, 500,000. It's in my house.
You made this for me? Did you make this for me? I always wanted a macaroni necklace. There's a strange man playing with the door at Caroline's house.
I told you not to spy on strangers. Don't talk to them. Don't spy on them.
You know, with our state-of-the-art technology, cows and the pigs, they don't feel anything. We like to think of it as a retirement home for God's great creatures. Excuse me. Yeah. Dude? Yeah. I got it. I just have to go home and get it. All right. All right, let me get back to you.
Live from Burbank, California, it's the Ron Larkin Show.
Thank you, thank you. Now this is what I call a crowd. Not like those clowns over at the evening show. Today in Somalia, pirates captured a group of fishing villages north of Mogadishu with the goal of starting a rebel pirate republic. Let me repeat that. Pirate republic. You know, it's amazing to live in an age where there's space travel, where we can colonize far-off planets, but for all the stars we conquer, for all the Gryxians we kill, there will always be a pirate republic. Thank you. We have a very special guest with us. I'm sure you've seen him in such shadowy locations as the boiler room below your apartment. Please welcome the Rat King, here with a special message for Billy Cochran.
Oh, Billy, my Billy, my... Sam, who is
I told them that the rats made me do it. I got off on insanity and now I'm here. It's really, really quiet. It's nice. I can think more clearly. I have a lot of time to draw, and I've been diagnosed with schizophrenia, autism, and a severe psychosis. I accept it. But I don't really think any of that matters. I don't think that had anything to do with what happened. It was much more than that. I think it was the rats. I want to be better. And I want to be good. I need red meat.